Welcome to Unit 2, where we explore the principles of user interaction design. Interaction design is a central field that integrates human-computer interaction, user interface design, and user experience design to create effective systems. In this video, we will look at the UX design process. UX design is the practice of creating products or services that provide meaningful experiences by deeply understanding user needs and behaviors. Design thinking is a standard 5-stage process: empathizing, defining, ideating, prototyping, and testing. The first stage is empathize. The core goal here is to understand users through methods like interviews, surveys, and competitive analysis to identify pain points. Next is the define stage. Here, we analyze research to create user personas, map user journeys, and draft clear problem statements that guide the project. In the ideate phase, teams brainstorm layouts. This includes creating user flows, establishing information architecture, and using paper sketching to quickly iterate on ideas. The prototype phase turns those sketches into models. Designers move from low-fidelity wireframes to high-fidelity mock-ups, eventually building interactive prototypes for testing. The test phase validates the design. By observing real users with your prototype, you can collect feedback and iterate on your design to fix any usability bottlenecks. Finally, the implementation and launch stage involves handing off assets to engineers, collaborating during development, and tracking post-launch performance. This approach is part of user-centered design, or UCD, a philosophy that keeps the user at the heart of every development decision. The principles of UCD focus on users and tasks throughout the development process. The benefits include higher user satisfaction, lower costs, and better product acceptance. This diagram summarizes the 7 steps of the UX design process, from product definition through to the final handoff. Mind maps are a vital tool in this process. They allow designers to visually organize information, user thoughts, and system features around a core concept. In Section 2.2, we delve into UX research, the systematic study of user needs, preferences, and behaviors, which ensures we build solutions for real-world problems. Let's explore how to conduct effective user research. The process begins by defining clear objectives, such as identifying the problem you are solving and determining the information needed, followed by identifying your target user groups and understanding their behaviors. One essential research method is the one-on-one interview. This involves using a set of prepared questions to help users describe their interactions, feelings, and thoughts regarding a product or service. Surveys are another powerful tool. By collecting qualitative and quantitative data, surveys help design teams bridge the gap between initial assumptions and actual user needs through a structured step-by-step process. Observation is also key to research. By watching how people interact with products or environments, you can learn through direct experience and document behaviors that might not be captured in an interview. Furthermore, a competitive analysis helps you understand the market landscape by comparing your product's user experience against your competitors, highlighting key similarities and differences. We also use user journey mapping, which creates a visual timeline of the exact steps a user takes to reach their goal, mapping out their emotional journey and pain points. The next step in our research workflow is to actively collect both qualitative and quantitative data. Once the data is gathered, we move to analyzing the findings to identify patterns and insights, which are then reported to stakeholders to inform future design decisions. Now let's transition into ideation techniques. Ideation is the critical stage where we move from understanding user problems to brainstorming creative, functional, and aesthetic solutions. A mood board is a great way to start this visual exploration. It's a collage of images, colors, and typography that defines the emotional tone and aesthetic direction of your project. Mood boards serve a specific purpose. They establish a shared visual language, helping designers and stakeholders align on the project's look and feel before finalizing any layouts. Brainstorming is another core collaborative activity. By sharing as many ideas as possible without early judgment, teams can uncover a wide variety of potential solutions. To brainstorm effectively, define your problem clearly, set a short time limit, and focus on rapid generation. Remember, the goal is to collect all ideas first, then evaluate them later. Sketching allows for the rapid, low-fidelity visualization of interfaces. It is a fast, cheap way to explore multiple structural configurations before moving to design software. One popular technique is Crazy Eights, where you sketch 8 different ideas in just 8 minutes. This forces quick thinking and encourages a wide variety of design concepts.